Hello, Shreveport Bossier. Let's make a difference today. Are you thinking of moving to Bossier City? In today's video, we're going to look at the pros and cons of Kane's Landing in Bossier City. So,
let's go.
okay, let's get in our map and let's take a look at the location of Kane's Landing. It's going to be right off of Airline Drive right here. And you're going to turn on Barclay Boulevard and go down a little ways. Got a roundabout right here. And they're going to have some homes over here and then around St. Edmunds Way. And so it's not a very large group of home subdivision, because basically you have behind it was built basically behind Rosedale Place off of Wimple Road here, and then this over here is Lakewood. So you've got some really nice neighborhoods nearby, and then we have some Cypress Point apartment homes that are really nice over on this side. So you know, the Willowshoot Bayou right here, homes are just getting really started. They've been several months, probably a good 6 months, getting everything laid out in the development of the subdivision. And now they're really put a few homes on here. So I did a vlog of a tour of the homes in the last video, and you can check back at that to see the Kane's Landing tour. So we went ahead. There were, not a lot of homes, but you could get a pretty good feel for the price point, which was $254 up to $279, it was just a great mid-range starting point, really home for a lot of people. And so you can get in they range from 1,600 upwards to 2,000 square feet. So, a good size, good 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes. And the location is ideal because you're not far from a lot of things, which we will take a look at a little bit later. So let's look at Google Earth. I think this is kind of a cool look here. You can see that, right in here is what I had circled, and you can see these homes right here. We see some roofs and we see some pads here that they're building homes on, and then we got a few over here, and then so all of this is going to be filled in. So it's going to end up being quite a few homes when you look at homes on both sides, the lots, of these streets here. And then they're going to have little cul-de-sacs here. So, just, a really nice, the landing at Willow is right over here. So you've got all high-end apartments. Les Oaks is over here. And so I don't think you can see there we go. Les Oaks is over in this area. So you have all the nice neighborhoods, Bayou Bend here, Cross Creek. It's a great location, and a great, easy to get in and out because they have a light here. So you're not having to fight traffic to get in and out. So Kane's Landing's location, top notch. All right, now let's take a look at the schools for Kane's Landing, and the elementary school will be Apollo School. So it's going to be an 8-minute drive, almost 4 miles. And so you come out and come straight down Airline Drive, and then you turn on Viking Drive, and Apollo School is right here. So it's tucked away between Benton Road and Airline Drive, Apollo Elementary. So it's a great school. Been one of the first schools, I think, built in the new era of the 70s. That had open walls, just an open room, all the classrooms open with no walls. I think they put a few walls in, though. Found out, walls do make a difference. I know I'd be distracted, something happened over in the sixth grade pod over there with no walls. They're just over in this one big room. So, but, one thing I will give Bossier Parish in their school system is they're not unwilling to try new things, to provide the best education for the students of Bossier Parish. So, Canes Landing, and you're able to go to Bossier schools is a super, super plus, in my opinion. And all right. So there's the Apollo, the elementary school. Now, the middle school is going to be Green Acres, and it's going to be 8 minutes, 4 miles away from Canes Landing, straight down Airline Drive. You'll go on down past 220, and then Green Acres is right off of Airline Drive on the left there. So, great school there for Canes Landing middle schoolers. Then the high school is going to be Airline High School. And once again, it's 7 minutes away, 3.3 miles. You go straight down Airline Drive, and it's right off of Airline Drive, hence Airline High School. So, three great schools. Apollo is right behind Airline, and then Green Acres is right here. So a nice little pocket of schools for your students, your children to go to if you choose to buy a home in Canes Landing. So great opportunity for you, and great schools for Canes Landing. Now, if you're here for Barksdale, then you're going to come out of Canes Landing and go on Airline Drive, come straight all the way down, and about 8 miles down the road, you'll turn on to Barksdale Boulevard, and the main gate is right there off Barksdale. So about an 18-minute drive with all the lights, but not far at all. And it's a great location, for our airmen. If you want to live in the North Bossier corridor, which is probably one of the fastest growing areas, definitely in our area, but I think within the state, it's one of the top areas that have grown. So, it's an area that a lot of people moving in will want to first check out and see. Nothing wrong with South Bossier, because there's some wonderful things being built down there. So, but Canes Landing is located in North Bossier, and so I just encourage you to maybe consider it, because it's not that long of a distance to Barksdale. And let me say how thrilled we are that you are going to be transferred here, maybe into the Shreveport Bossier area for Barksdale, and how appreciative we are of the airmen and their families, and the sacrifice that you make for us. We appreciate you so very much, and we're thankful for what you do for our country, making us safe, and making our community a better community. So we welcome you to the Shreveport Bossier area, and we look forward to the opportunity to meet you. Now, if you're going to need to go to Shreveport Regional Airport, then you'll come out of Canes Landing and then take I-220 and come down, and then go down to 20 and cut back east just a short distance to Monkhouse Drive, and then right there at Hollywood is Shreveport Regional Airport. A pretty good little airport, if I say so myself. So, that way you've got, it's got a regional designation. So I guess it would, for the size of our our city, it's really enough, large enough. I've never seen it where it's just packed out. So it's large enough that it really suffices for the amount of traffic that it may need to handle. Now, naturally, during holidays, it's a little bit more crowded, but I think for the average businessman that has to fly out and all, you're pretty, you're not hustle and bustle type feel in the airport. So, but it's close, 20 minutes is not far, and 220 you can really fly. There's no really much resistance as far as travel goes on I-220. All right, so if you're needing to go downtown from Cain's Landing, it's going to be a 15-minute drive, about 8.7 miles. And they're taking us, the map's taking us down Airline Drive, then hit 20, and then go straight on into Shreveport downtown area. So very, straight shot, not far at all. And you won't have any problems really getting to the downtown area. Our Shreveport downtown area has some nice things to it also. We've got plenty of parking garages and high-rise buildings that has housing in that area. So there's we're up in a hip area, I would think, and so I think we get a bad rap sometimes for being a small area, and people just kind of Shreveport. No, I want to tell you, people love this area when they get here, and you're going to love it too. We want to make sure you love it, because we want, great people coming in, and it just keeps making the city better. We've got a lot of positive things. Yes, a few negative things, but I'm a positive person, so I looked on the positive things, and know that the negative things can be worked on and fixed, with a positive attitude. You can't fix it with a negative attitude. So good lesson there. And so we look forward to having you come and be a part of our community. Once again, if you're working in the downtown area, you're part of the commerce, and we have lots of entrepreneurs in our area. And so, just being part, we want big business to come and succeed in this area. So we've had a lot of filmmakers and films filmed here in the past. So, there's a lot of good things happening from the corporations that are headquartered in downtown. So we're thankful for our downtown workers and those who need to go downtown. And it's a typical downtown traffic, that you have, it's one-way streets and all that kind of stuff. So we feel like we're uptown in the downtown. There you go. All right, now let's take a look at kind of what's around Cain's Landing here. You'll find there are several things. We have Risen Rock right here, which is off of Highway 3, which is we call Benton Road, and really nice wall climbing that they can do, and the kids really love it. And then the North Bossier Park is really cool. It has a walking trail. It has tennis courts, a tennis club that you can join. And then there is the water shooting from the concrete up, and the kids have a lot of swing sets and running around room there. And there's a nice big walking trail there. But we have we have a Goodwill, we have our Sam's Club, we have a Home Depot, Walmart, Party Central Fun Center is where they have the bumper cars and the putt-putt golf, and there's just a lot of fun things there. The Tinsley Athletic Complex is a place where they play the ball, soccer, and there's football, and we have our basketball teams from the Bossier parks, and so we have a lot of neat things there that are just right within driving distance of Cain's Landing. Some other things that I'm just seeing here, we have bowling right here, and we have a skating rink that's right over in here. We have several colleges. We have a Bossier Parish Community College here, and we have 2 or 3 colleges in Shreveport. So just right in the immediate area, that if you wanted to do work on your degree and master's or whatever, doctorate, then we have education systems in place right here in this local area. Shane's seafood and barbecue is awesome. And then right over in here, we have Silver Star Barbecue, which is probably one that everybody thinks about, is excellent also. So there's Louisiana Downs. We have horse racing there. We also have casino there, and and the other casinos are mainly right here in this downtown Shreveport area, right here off of the Red River. Now, the Red River is what separates Shreveport from Bossier. So it's funny that a lot of times you can go over in you're kind of like going over into Shreveport, but you're still in Bossier Parish. It's really weird, because one time I had a house that I was working on flipping, and it was like that, and I thought, why am I in Bossier? Why do I have a Bossier address when I should have a Shreveport address? It was a little confusing to me, but got it figured out of what happened with this winding Red River. Well, then you have little areas where it crosses over. So we say that the Red River is the actual, dividing area instead of just a straight line here. It doesn't go here. It is. So anyway. But we have a lot of neat things that are really close to Cain's Landing, and you definitely will want to put this one on your list. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Shreveport, Bossier City.
From my heart to your home.